Hedera Hashgraph especially is a mid-position coin with the ticker HBAR. That sort of has a very present worth of $0.051029 and a market capitalization of $1,647,617,862. Incredibly, digital currencies for the most part have sort of lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in a really significant way. These days, it's a resource class that for the most part is considerably directed and, surprisingly, embraced as legitimate delicate. Or so they especially thought. Some fundamentally huge speculation banks even basically get Hedera Hashgraph and genuinely other cryptographic forms of money as a group to sort of safeguard their resources under administration. Against the dashing expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors in an unobtrusive manner. Presently, now is the right time to truly uncover our short, mid, and really long-haul forecast of the improvements on the HBAR market that depend on the readings of our sort of novel crypto unpredictability record that most certainly assists us with checking the market opinion and expect where in which the market plans to go in a sort of huge manner. As a matter of fact, at this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph most certainly is $0.051029, while the coin as of now fundamentally ends up at 38th spot in the essentially generally speaking positioning, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. The said pretty positioning basically is assessed based on the resource's certainly present value. That by and large is duplicated by its especially current market capitalization, an equation that sort of is applied all through every monetary market, which generally is very huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients truly get the most pertinent information in regards to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. It's likewise essential to by and large consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in a kind of huge manner. On July 12th, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph in a real sense was at $0.048304 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change for the most part added up to 5.07%. 7 days prior, on July 6th, HBAR for the most part was esteemed at $0.047259, which by and large intends that from that point forward, the cost has sort of vacillated by 0% in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on June 13th, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.045262. Subsequently, the coin in every way that really matters has taken a 12.74% action to arrive at its sort of present standings in a for the most part large manner. By and large, the examination of market capitalization for the most part conveys commonly equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to for the most part decide the truly generally position and notoriety of computerized resources and stocks, for example, lovely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Changes in market capitalization quite certain are kind of negative basically are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could generally be going, as well as the resources truly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both sort of short and truly long haul points of view in every way that really matters, as opposed to mainstream thinking. This specific extremely metric most certainly is additionally used to check the predominance of Hedera Hashgraph comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition. To decide the sort of current market capitalization of HBAR, we especially duplicate the flowing stock, the boundary that will commonly be somewhat made sense of later, by the very present worth of the cryptographic money under survey in an unobtrusive manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph fundamentally remains at $1,647,617,862, which shapes the reason for really present kind of positioning, for the most part was referenced before, or so they sort of thought. Yesterday, on July 12th, HBAR basically had a market capitalization of $1,559,623,899. Keep going week. On July 6th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to really was recorded at $1,525,882,159, which especially is genuinely critical. A month prior, on June 13, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph was evaluated to especially be $1,431,512,394 in a truly significant manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that generally have proactively been delivered by different means, for example through mining, in a very enormous way. These digital currencies can, in every practical sense, be utilized either for kind of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with overseers in a sort of significant manner. This truly metric additionally considers the coins that by and large have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which really is applied to control the expansion rate. So these days, it's a resource class that most certainly is considerably managed and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate. Or so they for the most part thought. At this point, the especially all-out supply of Hedera Hashgraph is laid out at 50,000,000,000,000 HBAR in an unpretentious manner. In conclusion, the circling supply basically is utilized to, in every practical sense, work out the market capitalization and most certainly evaluate the coin's kind of current remaining in the positions, extremely in opposition to mainstream thinking. It signifies the general measure of HBAR that sort of is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly in a real sense, put unavailable for general use out of the blue, or so they certainly thought. It's by and large explicitly accepted that digital currencies that have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million by and large are the most appropriate for, in every practical sense, long-haul venture, since they truly are generally commonly prone to see the value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in a truly significant manner. At this point, Hedera Hashgraph generally has a circling supply of 32,287,565,809 coins in an unobtrusive manner. Over the sort of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with HBAR arrived at the place of $24,237,686 amazingly. Yesterday, on July 12, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame most certainly remained at $16,680 when 393. So presently, net is the right time to uncover our short, mid, and truly long-haul forecast of the improvements on the HBAR market that depend on the readings of our fundamentally novel crypto unpredictability file. That sort of assists us with measuring the market feeling and expect where in which the market means to go, which is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on July 6, how much HBAR that really was traded between market members generally was assessed at $24,709 when 108 in a very large manner. Presently generally comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the quintessence of the crypto instability record, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to, in every way that really matters,